Okay, for this demo, I'm going to be talking about TypeScript and interfaces and how we use interfaces in TypeScript. Pretty standard across the board with other languages as well. Basically here, what I'm doing is down at the bottom, if we look at it first here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a function. We'll call this function a print summary function. And what this function is going to do is take in an object, and in that object, we want to print a summary. So with the object we're going to be passing in is basically an item or a product that, say, a store is selling or a company is selling. So we're gonna call that object a reportable. It's going to be the type we're giving to that object because it's reportable. We're going to print a summary on it. So any type of object we pass in will be able to print the property on it called summary right here. Up here, I'm defining what the reportable object is, and we're going to call it an interface because it's an interface to other objects that can be passed in that aren't necessarily all the same. So here I'm just saying, okay, it's got one method on it, it's a string, and it's called summary. So what I'm going to do below that here is we got two different types of products or items that we're going to be passing in. And they're very different, a car and a drink. Not too much in common with both of those, but the company sells both of those. And we got properties on them like the name of the car, the year of the car, and we got a summary property on that. And the drink, we got a color of the car, color of the drink, and the carbonation content and the sugar content. Now, when we in the summary. So in the summary section, we can pick out what we want and print properties within that object, or within that, in this case, product item that we choose. Here I'm printing out the name, and here I'm printing out the sugar content. So every time we call this function, it's going to it's going to give us the summary of that particular object, even though they may be implemented in a different way. And our printable type interface is going to be able to work and be typed within TypeScript to fulfill the TypeScript requirements. So when I call the car and call the drink, we should get what the summary says, slightly different results, but just here we're getting the name and the sugar, exactly what we expect. So that's going to make TypeScript happy. And that's the end of this section or this demo. Thank you.